Welcome everyone to the first video on Gage's Garage YouTube channel. Today I'm working on this weed eater. I don't know how long it's been sitting for, but it's been sitting for a while. Yeah, buddy. What is this? It's a Featherlight weed eater. I have no idea how long it's been sitting for, but I know the motor is free. This needs to, wish I would go back in more. I pulled on whenever I was outside. Yeah, there you go. So, I think first things first, we're going to get straight to the point on this. Now, in a minute into the video, we're going to take this cover off so we get to the carburetor and clean it out. So, I want to take these off real quick. Okay, now that I'm back with some more tools, I think now we're going to try to take this cover off. I've never actually had a cover. It's usually what's like Phillips said. That's why I have, that's not Phillips. I have these around, but it's gonna be special, and it wants me to take this off. So let me find the tool for that real quick. All right, I got that in now. I'm gonna screw this all the way. Boom, screws are out, and that comes right off. Ooh, there's some gunk in there we're gonna need to clean out, but I guess let's keep getting in here. Fuel filter, it wants to just fall apart. That's always good. It's not going too bad in there yet. Gotta take out these guys real quick. More Allen wrenches. So let me take them off. Oh, it's not falling apart now, but I got those screws out. So this comes right off. And we get presented the carburetor, which, well, I don't know if you can notice, but there's nothing connected to it, and I didn't take anything off. So, that means we're going to need some fuel lines for this sucker. But, for now, looks good in there. I mean, yeah, pretty clean. The fuel tanks, I got lucky. It's like bone dry in there, but I have no idea how long this thing's been sitting for. Oh, well, I just grabbed a piece of the fuel line and it just fell apart in my hand. So it gives me like a rough idea. Man, it is just straight greasy in there. Let me get some paper towels and wipe this down. Okay, I got it wiped down a little bit now. Let me see if I can find either a fuel line or just some parts for this. A little sneak peek of one of the next projects that's going to be in the next video. Alright, so I got the weed eater in here. So, the carburetor looks like I need a primer bowl. This one has one. It feels good still. Not cracked or anything. And then fuel lines, obviously. So, let me get this thing open real quick. Okay. Now, this can come off. Whenever you're taking apart something, especially like carburetors, since it's so little, you have to keep everything very organized, because if you lose pieces, then it won't go back together. And you're probably like, this reader looks way better. Why don't you get this one running? The motor's bad on this one, so I can just use parts off of it, and it doesn't really matter. But that feels nice. I wonder if I can replace that one, cut that out. So, oh, okay, got more stuff to take off. Alright, now those nuts are off. We'll pull, yeah, the whole carburetor comes off with this one. That's how it should look. You should actually see fuel lines and stuff. That's how it should look. That's a lot better. Now, I need to, you know what, let me see if I can get a tripod. Alright, I found a tripod. So now I can actually start getting into this. So I'm pretty sure I replaced the fuel line on this one before the motor went out. So the fuel line should actually be pretty good if I can get them off. So I'm going to try to take all of them. Ooh, okay, hang on. I know what I need. I got pliers, like me. Look at me. You see these bad boys right here? Alright, let's see if I can get a hold of these now. Okay, it's still not wanting to work. We got one off. We're halfway off. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost. Oh, don't want to crack the fuel line. Hopefully I didn't just do that. Come on. There we go. There's one fuel line. This small one's gonna stretch, so probably is not good for it. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, come on. Yeah, buddy. No, we doing. Alright, now I gotta see if I can get these fuel lines out of the fuel tank. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Looks like they're just sticking down in there. Hang on, it's coming. Give it a second. Almost there. Yeah, buddy. Well, there we go. Got a fuel line. There's one. I'd like to have two, if you would give it to me. I'm gonna have to cut this fuel line because things attached to the fuel filter, which makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. Alright, 2 fuel lines. And let me grab this third one that's right here. Dang, that thing almost hurt me. But it's off. So we got our fuel lines. But I still need to get this guy right here. He's the primer bulb. And as you see, this one doesn't have it. So if I can get him out. So I'm not sure how to do this, so let's see how this goes. Exactly what I'm doing, exactly. Come to pop. Come on. Now, how do I do this? This would make sense because you just unscrew these two guys and then it comes out or goes in. But this is just plastic. Huh. Well, got a little flathead here. Maybe I'm just gonna kind of just start shoving. This thing's already broken anyway. Oh, well. It's out. Found it. Alright, now, what do I do? I'm trying to make it where y'all can see, because I just realized I'm not doing it in front of the camera at all. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to be back in like a minute or two, hopefully, with this out. Long story short, I didn't get it out. It's been a while. I've been trying to dig at it. I think it's just made like this. So it's probably going to be a part 2 to this video. At some point, I'm going to, I guess, buy just this part so I can put in this. But for now, what I can do is just get all the fuel lines installed and try to clean the carburetor. It's so small, but I'll try to clean it. And yeah, so I guess let me get data reader over here. Well, okay, we're just back over here. I forgot to stop recording, so that's nice. But bring our carburetor over here. Wow, this is a little different than the other weeder. There's only one hole right there. Huh. It's very different. Okay. So, okay, well, that's clogged. Which one is the fuel, is my question. I think it's this one, because that leads into this. And that, yeah, so it's this one is the fuel. So this should go onto this, like that. And this goes down into the tank. Pick up the fuel and put it in here. And this one, I haven't figured this one out yet. I think it goes to this little thing, but I'm not sure. Wow. So the weeders I've worked on are, I guess, a lot newer. Because there's usually 2 holes in the tank right here. Let me get you a little closer. Hang on. So there's usually 2 holes in the tank. Here's one right here, and there'd be one more right here. This one has 1 hole, so that does not make much sense. But I think, what am I saying? I don't know what I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna see if I can get this. It needs to go in there. There's stuff in the way. Is there a smaller version? Let me get this thing over here. See if I can get some of the stuff out the tank. Okay. Boom. This now, hopefully it doesn't have holes in it. I don't know. We'll find out sooner than later. It's supposed to go in that hole though. And probably should have a fuel filter on the end, but I don't have one of those, so I probably should get one whenever I go to get the fuel bulb. Can't see what I'm doing at all right now, but let me get that in there. I'll be back in like 5 seconds. Okay, change of plans. I didn't even get the fuel line in until I was thinking the throttle doesn't work on this, like at all. Can't even see what I'm doing. So you can see there, it don't work. That's not good. You should see this little thing right here moving. And I mean it's good that it's free, but that's not doing anything. All right, so I'm gonna take this piece apart and find out why it's not working and make this work. And then next video, I'll have this little bulb thing, and then I guess more fuel line. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I need over here. So I guess let me try taking this apart. I'm not sure where how to do it. Is it a snap part or is there a screw? Okay, so underneath I have. Okay, I think it just snaps it apart because there's no screws or anything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my good old flathead. I'm gonna kind of stick a couple little bangs, just like that. Kind of just peel it apart. Yep, just like that. Keep on going. Okay, I don't want to keep going. Oh man, this is so fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip this thing over because, wait, don't tell me. There's screws in it. I was so worried about this happening. That's not that tight, so we get this guy instead. You just don't want to go at all. Well, this is something. I tried peeling it apart on top just to realize that there's screw. Oh my gosh. You see this? That's screws. Why didn't you tell me? How dare you? There's screws I'm supposed to take off. You didn't tell me. Of course they're Allen heads. Everything on this is Allen head. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. How does that make sense? Well, okay, so I guess these things are so rusted, none of the Allens fit. So I'm trying to shove this one in there. Man, I could use a hammer right now. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'm going to be back with something else. Okay, I've made it back. Got this special tool, and then this right here. Hopefully, one of these things right here will fit. If not, the video is going to end. So, this is the first one. Oh, we might have something right here. First one. Hang on a second. Don't get too excited. Oh, shoot. This ain't a special tool. Oh, uh-oh. Hang on. Well. Let me see if I can get this to fit. Okay. We're gonna make something happen here. Just have to give me a second. Bada bing. Bada boom. Now, wish I can get you a little closer. I mean, like right there. I think I want. Yeah, whatever. Let's try to get this off. Okay, there we go. That's good, that's good, that's good. Don't strip it though. Just need it to come out. Oh, well, I just dropped the bit. Hang on. Alright. Back in business. Almost there. Oh, still not there yet. Hang on. We're jumping ahead. Okay. So now, I gotta take the frick. Forgot there's more screws right over here. Wish I could get you a little closer, but since you're on a tripod, gotta stay far away. Y'all's fault, not mine. Okay. Oh, it's not catching. Uh-oh. Well. So we turn of events. There we go, we got something there. could use the extra hand over here if y'all want to help me instead of just watching. Oh, almost. There we go. There's one. Twist. Oh, my hand's in the way. I'm sorry. You didn't even see that. See, once I get better at this YouTube thing, I'll actually get better shots. Better setup. Because right now you're like 4 feet away from what I'm doing. It looks like on camera. You're only like maybe a foot. Okay, that's out. One more. I can get it to block in somewhere. Almost. Hang on. Try this again. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Speaking too soon again. Gotta get that thing all the way off. There we go. Oh, my Lanta. We still got one more. Look, I already loosened this one, but I didn't get all the way off. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright. So, now is this thing broke? What's happening here? This thing fell off. That's why I wasn't doing anything. So what we're going to do, put that piece in there. Just like that. And then I'm totally guessing how to do this, by the way. Don't take too much advice from me. Oh shoot. See? Here we go. Told y'all. Okay, is that how this should go? Yeah, like that. Right. Alright. So we're gonna... Why don't y'all get over here so you can see what I'm doing? You don't see a little better now? Alright. How many times have I said alright? I can't even... What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. So, okay, hang on now. Is this thing broke? To me, that looks like it's broke. Well, what are you supposed to do if it's broke? Huh? This don't make no sense now. Yeah, that's broke. That's not factory. Well. Was that one? Maybe like that? So that's broke. Nice. I don't even know what this piece is. It's just, oh, I dropped it. That helps. There we go. So, this is throttle right here. Get over here. So you can see what I'm doing. Well, the tripod ain't helping out. Man, why does it look so far away on camera? Anyway, this little piece here, I thought it just slid into here like this. Like this. There we go. And then somehow the throttle connected to it. But now I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do have one more weed eater out there. Maybe I'll save for next video though. But now I got 2 parts weed eater. Unless I can figure out what Or I could just maybe see if I can, like, buy a whole new throttle thing. Or, hang on. What if I just use the throttle off the parts reader that I have sitting behind me over here that I was just taking the gas lines from? See? I might be on something. How long is this video on anyway? I don't even know how long I've been recording for. Okay, give me 4 seconds. It'll probably be like a second lost time. Probably 5 minutes or more of my time. Let's see if I can get this start off of this one. Sadly, I'm going to have to end the video here with this mess. I'm going to have to clean up now. Next video I'll have more parts for this, and we'll actually put everything back together and hopefully get it running. Because right now, kind of a standstill because I couldn't get the throttle off of that one. Put something good line up on this one. You can't finish the fuel system on this one because I need the bulb. And yeah, so kind of standstill right now. But next video I'll have more parts, and we'll see you in the next one.